Some people just want to watch world fun.
Jeff nails another draft day.
Nailed
Makes
it.
top 5 has 98.
I got
Jason
more.
just loves him some Kevin James.
Fucking Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the history of bad. LaCroix. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the history of bad ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the history of bad ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke. Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 429. I'm Jason.
I am Jeff.
Blake.
I'm Jim. And I'm the intern.
Oh my gosh, it is a Christmas freaking miracle. We're all here. More like a Valentine's Day miracle.
Festivus miracle.
Yeah, Valentine's Day massacre, maybe.
We can go with that.
Yeah. We are all here. Jim's back from his suspension. That was the big one. Jim, you feeling okay now since, we suspended you last week
Yes,
for your jokes?
I apologize for my jokes. I won't tell any.
Okay.
I probably will, but
The good news is you went on the Joe Rogan show last week, so you still got up on the podcast.
yeah, I did the Joe Rogan show, and well, that got canceled.
Because of you?
Yeah, pretty much it was my joke telling.
You and Andy Dick?
Yep.
Yep, that happens. Brian, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
It is. I've missed you. Almost. Blake, welcome back.
Thank
It's been like 6 weeks for you.
It's been great.
So
I've had a good life for 6 weeks. Now I'm here.
we've been talking about this. Jeff and I talked to Jeannie last week. And,
That's the only episode I didn't listen to yet.
okay, so with Jeannie and Jeff, we were talking.
Yeah.
Is the herpes cleared up in your house? Because that's why you were out for about 5 weeks, right? Are you okay?
Well, he was suspended for a while.
He was suspended for 2 weeks for jokes he didn't tell, and then for interrupting you for a week, and then he had herpes for 3 weeks. It goes away.
Yeah, after the first time.
Yeah. Okay. We were just wondering.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, it's like I never missed you. I saw you last week. So
You didn't
wonderful.
see me at all.
I did see you.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, I didn't. I heard you.
You heard
I heard
me.
you. I heard you.
I did not have my camera on, so you did
Yeah.
not see me.
It was like the Iliad. I just heard your voice, and I just came to it.
The Iliad is a book. You read that.
Yes, but I heard it. Shut up. Anyway, you know what?
He must have
I don't
got,
get the comparison.
He must have got
Sorry.
the audiobook.
The Iliad audiobook, just like that.
Yes. Is there an Iliad audio
It's read
book?
by Homer.
Simpson?
Simpson.
Dan? I wonder if that is on audiobook. Oh,
Probably
Sure it is.
somewhere.
you think? Yeah. I always think of George Costanza trying to find somebody to. Oh yeah, I'm blind. You got to have a book to read.
And I hope it is read by Homer Simpson.
That would probably make it more interesting. I was not a big fan of that. In high school.
It was actually Homer Bailey.
I threw a no hitter.
Two
Twice.
of them.
Twice. I signed a $100 million contract. I hunt now.
He got his pay.
Yeah, he did. He's like David Klingler. Got his pay.
Nobody listening to this knows who David Klingler is. Okay, 4 people listening to this.
I know who David Klingler
Doug
is.
knows who David
Yeah,
Klingler
your
is.
dad knows.
And our Houston contingent of listeners.
On a side note, not to talk too much football, but Blake, are you excited about your Browns making the Super Bowl this week? Oh, no.
Just to let you know, I am all in for the Bengals.
No.
Yeah, I am. I'm in for the Bengals.
Well,
Although-
otherwise he'd have to be cheering for ODJ.
That's right. That's
whatever his name is.
There's 2 strikes.
Not
Old dirty bastard.
Old dirty
OBJ.
bastard. Old dirty bastard Jagoff.
He's the receiver for the Rams now.
The Rams have
He was dead.
Is he?
The Rams have 2 or 3 strikes against them. One is OBJ's playing for them, right? And I don't like the way he orchestrated his exodus out of Cleveland.
Everybody tries to leave Cleveland, Blake.
And then two,
Except Charlie
the
Fry.
other thing is they're a California team.
Yeah.
And worse than California, they're a Los Angeles team.
Yeah.
So, I'm always like, fuck California, Florida, and New York teams.
Wow.
But
They used to be a Cleveland team and left his city.
correct. It even makes it, worse back what, the 30s, 20s? I don't know.
Again,
something like that.
everyone
100 year-
tries to leave Cleveland.
100-year hate vendetta.
You left Cleveland.
But at least they're
Akron.
not Detroit.
Greater Akron area.
Detroit.
But yeah,
on the
the
upswing.
one thing that I wouldn't mind the Rams winning this year is Stafford. I mean, that he's a quarterback that has been in the Detroit Lions hell for the past 10, 12 years. I can't remember.
That's on
8?
him. He chose to do a new
Well,
contract.
He did. They drafted him, and he signed, and he stayed on.
I don't blame him for that first year, those
Neither
first
do
5
I.
years.
Neither
That's his
do
first
I.
5 years. That's on him after that second
But then he
contract.
tried to stay there and turn it around and be a hero. But unfortunately, the Lions suck. They always will.
Well,
There's no other
this
thing.
is the closest the city of Detroit will see the Super Bowl.
Correct.
With Stafford there and Eminem doing the halftime.
Correct. I mean, Sanders. Yeah, Eminem's there at halftime. I mean, you think about Sanders and the years that he stayed faithful to being a Lion.
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin. Until he quit.
Sanders did too.
Yeah, exactly.
What
But
is
Stafford
up with
did.
it?
But Stafford didn't quit.
No.
He got traded.
They
His
didn't
wife wanted
away.
quit. They retired.
They retired
Same
in
thing.
good standing.
Yeah.
They
Hall of
retired again.
Famers.
They retired
Exactly.
because they were getting the shit kicked out of them and nothing to show for it.
Robert Smith did it in Minnesota.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he had something to show for it.
Yeah.
He had a chance of going to the Super Bowl.
But again, Stafford, again, he did request the trade. He did ask to be
Actually,
traded.
his wife did, I think.
His wife asked for it on Instagram.
Yes.
She did a little thing on TikTok with a little caption said, "Please trade my husband," and did faces for 15 seconds. And
Is it
everybody,
Mahomes' fiance?
It got 10 million likes or something. I don't know. How's TikTok work? That's how it works, right?
Brian's a big fan of TikTok because he follows Mahomes' brother on TikTok, don't you?
Jackson Mahomes.
No,
That piece of shit.
fuck that guy.
That guy's a tool. He's the younger brother stereotypical tool.
He has a very-
when your brother is so good and famous and everybody loves him, he's that tool younger brother that's just a fucking
Jim, back
dick.
me up on this. He has a
But hold on.
punchable face.
Well, Jason and I just know how that is, being the younger brother with our super famous older brother.
Oh, yeah. My God, a mailman. Whoa. You know how many times when he's delivering the mail, I'm behind him just dancing? Oh, yeah, we got a mailman.
I've been in Jeff's shadow.
That's just because he's in front of you.
That's just because I am a very fat man.
puts those captions on there, delivering the packages, and he makes little faces and he does a little dance where he shows his dick. I mean,
What? What TikTok videos are you watching?
Jackson Mahomes. Oh, that's his face, not his dick.
hey, should I close the door for you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. He's fine. He's in Fortnite hell. He's fine. I will say, our table has become like a feast. This is not healthy.
There's a lot of diabetes on this table.
Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of this just because.
Yeah, we had to put away the mini cornhole
Blur
to
my
make
face
more
out.
room.
We have.
Oh wait, you mean these little sandbag things aren't edible?
You know how.
I was going to pop one in my mouth.
Mike's been chewing on one for 5 minutes.
Here's the issue.
Wow, these are tough skinned.
Here's the issue, people. We're getting so much food that we're on back order from weeks and weeks. We still have, I think, Oreos from last week, from Nisi, thank you. We have Oreos from Dr. Dana from 4 or 6 weeks ago.
From floppies.
Yeah, white fudge covered.
I just ate a stale toffee crunch one and still liked it.
We have Oreo birthday, 110th birthday.
More Dr. Dana cookies.
Nutter butter cake stirs.
I'm all for those.
Somehow we still have lemon Oreos left. We got dill pickle Pringles down there, Blake, if you want any.
Ooh,
You should try those.
I like dill.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Ah! Yeah, it's getting a little ridiculous here. Who got more Pez?
I brought some more Pez.
Nice job, Jeff.
We were running low.
Never
Oh,
go
it's the
wrong.
sour ones too.
Oh yeah, they're the best.
Yeah.
Go wrong with Pez.
Ultimate chocolate. Is that what we're breaking out first?
Oh, well, we're going right into it. Man, no foreplay this week. We're just going straight into the Oreo.
Well, this is what Jim's been waiting for 2 weeks.
These
He
are
doesn't want
dark.
his milk to get warm.
Yeah. He brought milk.
You brought milk.
Yeah, he did.
Throw that at my kid out there.
These are
Just
dark.
Throw that at him.
These look like these remind me of like the black Burger King burgers buns that they had.
Quitting.
They're very
squidding.
lopsided. I will say that.
That's right. 2 different types of chocolate.
What?
3
cream.
different, I believe.
Yes.
Ultimate
chocolate
chocolate
creams?
flavor.
I spot at least 2.
Limited
I see
edition.
2, and then the cookie themselves.
I think they're all
There's
limited
3.
edition.
Looks like
Did you get some yet?
3.
I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I like chocolate.
Yeah.
it is a
I like
third.
dark chocolate.
Ooh.
These
I
look
think
dark.
I think we're just going to have to build a pantry in
I think
here
there's
next.
dark and milk and what other type of chocolate is there?
Jeff, I think I'm going in your corner over there. I'm going to build some shelving and
they
just
can
put
fit,
corner shelves and just put some Oreos in there. I think that might be. I don't know if we want the food by Jeff though. That may not be good.
No, we want it here.
Okay, so these are even lopsided. Like these are pretty big size cookies.
It's like a good double stuff.
Yeah, it's a very dark chocolate and then like a little bit lighter chocolate, but still dark. What do you think, Jeff?
I think it might be too many flavors that they all just jumble together, and it's chocolate. It's a big chocolate.
2 chocolates and an Oreo taste.
Obviously, it wouldn't be ultimate chocolate, but I feel like this would be better with a golden Oreo.
Oh, with the chocolate in the middle, and then that's not a bad idea. Take the lemon one, switch out the corner. Or
Done.
Jeff's doing it. Here you go. Do you have another chocolate one? Okay.
Live, it's Frank and Oreo night.
That's what we're going to do. We're just going to
How
start
many
creating.
Oreos can you make?
We're just going to start creating our own Oreos. Jeff or Jim, I'm sorry. How do you like it?
It's good.
It's good. How's the milk with it?
The milk is delicious with it.
Okay.
It's a good pairing.
I will say I put
Can I
these.
dip my cookie in your milk?
Oh,
No.
that's how you got herpes in the first place. Stop it. I will say,
I
like,
wouldn't double dip.
every week that I put out pictures of the food in that, we have at least 4 to 5 concerned listeners on Twitter asking if we're having diabetes this week. It's a pretty common thing.
As long as I don't get checked out by the doctor, I don't have diabetes.
That's right. That's right. Joke's on them. What do they know? Ah,
Fuck the insulin companies.
screw you, Fauci.
Fuck you, Big Pharma.
Yeah,
If it's not diagnosed, it doesn't count.
that's right.
I've always said that.
You could just go to Mark Cuban's new pharmacy. Good for him. Good
Yeah.
for him. I like how he's like, yeah, I'm making a profit, but I'm not
Saving
making.
people money
Yeah.
and making money.
I'm not making the ultimate profit.
For people that don't know,
Showing people exactly the discrepancy.
so Mark Cuban, billionaire, has built a place. He opened up a pharmacy basically in Texas, Dallas, I think it is, right? And he's building a plant too. Did you see that? A medical plant.
Did he hire Martin Shkreli as an advisor?
Yes, yes. I don't think that would end well, would it?
No.
I see that's a $47 pill. Let's make it $2,000. So basically, what he's doing is there's no health insurance because then he would have to negotiate rates and basically do that whole bullshit. So he's taken medicine, 100 of them so far, different versions, generics, and basically selling them for 15% markup. I think there's a $4 shipping fee if he something like that, or administration fee, pharmacy fee. That's what he said, $4. So basically. He has a $9,000 leukemia pill that he's selling a generic version of for $47.
Yeah.
$47, and he's like, this. He's like, I'm still making money. It's a business. He's like, I'm making money on this, but it just goes to show you how much of a ridiculous markup it is.
We pay here in the United States
Correct.
as compared to the rest of the
Yep.
world. So basically, what you're telling me is you have a socially conscious multimillionaire doing what probably
Billionaire.
what multimillionaires should be doing.
Hey! He might go to space. He might build a rocket next.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
No. He don't own the Rockets. He owns the Mavericks.
Oh, that's right. It's kind of like when I had a huge sinus infection when Jeff and I were in Canada, and I called my doctor We were in Canada watching Tigers. Yeah, we stayed in Canada. We didn't stay in Detroit. And I called my doctor, and he's like, I was like, I'm in Canada right now. And he's like, oh, well, you don't even need a prescription. Here, just go to the counter and get this. And it was like, really? He's like, yeah, we'll prescribe it here. But he's like, yeah, in Canada, you can just pick it up over the counter.
That's over the counter in Canada.
And it was amazing. It was great stuff.
So
love that
Jason made
Vicodin.
me smuggle drugs across the border.
To be fair, before I got to the border, I just did all 24 tablets at one time.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
I slept for 4 days, but I felt great.
That is healthy.
It is. It is. It is.
All right. I swapped out the innards with the
He did it.
The lemon thins.
lemon thin cookie.
I'll be honest, Kyle looks weird.
Do we have
That's
to-
because they are the thin cookies
Yeah.
with a double stuff
Yeah.
filling. But I'm going to see how that tastes.
Do we need to give it an electric shock first?
Like a
Don't know
Frankenstein
why.
monster.
It's not. I don't want it to be alive when I
Franken
eat
Oreo? Or maybe it'll taste better.
That's a good idea for Oreos at Halloween time.
Yeah.
Like combine a couple different flavors. Do a Franken Oreo. I like
Trademark. Trademark it.
Good job.
Send it to Nabisco.
it. Whew, we trademarked it just in time. I think Brian's right. I think the cookie adds a slightly different flavor. Well, not slightly, obviously different flavor, but you're not overloaded with one flavor and it mixes it up.
If Brian had $1 for every time somebody said, Brian's right.
Did they have $6?
8.
Oh,
I'd be almost to 10.
Well, you'd have to get it out before I interrupted him.
That's what she said.
He could almost afford a ticket to take the high road. Almost. I will say these cookies are pretty damn good.
They're not bad.
No, I think I like them better than the what was the last week?
Toffee.
Toffee. Yeah.
Has it really been a bad Oreo?
Yeah.
Carrot
Carrots,
cake.
Peeps.
I don't
still
think they were
tolerable,
bad.
Carrot cake?
Yeah.
Oh, those are
I
bad.
didn't like the
I don't
carrot
like those.
cake. I didn't have the Peeps. I don't think. I think I was missing the.
The
week with
Java
Peeps.
one was good.
The Java chip.
The mocha was it Java or mocha? I forget which one was good, and the one other one was not so much. The one that tasted more like coffee was good.
I still eat them all. That's Java.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's Java.
My
Still
bad.
I'm still not sure how I rate the Swedish fish ones. Because I love Swedish fish. I love that flavor. I'm just not sure it went well with the chocolate cookie.
Oh my God, are you opening up another one?
These have been
Hold
here
on.
for over a month.
They've been
Hold
here
on.
the longest.
The ultimate Oreo had two cookies, 180 calories.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Let's see, 34% sugars, 30% of your daily intake for sugar, 1 gram of protein.
Perfect.
So if I keep eating enough of that, I can get my protein allowance.
Yeah. See, there you go. It will fix your diabetes, right? You need sugar for diabetes, right?
You get the protein to counterbalance it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
You know, Thin Mints are the only Girl Scout cookies that I eat, and we have a jar of Girl Scout Thin Mint almonds here. Where did that come from?
Oh, my God.
From me.
I'll be honest. Have you been here since the floppies? Were you here before the flop?
No,
Since the floppy? Wow.
I've had a great
Please.
sabbatical.
Yeah, you did.
I've enjoyed myself. I actually lost weight not coming here.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
These look good.
Thank you.
I love almonds. I love Thin Mints. Thin Mints are the only cookies that I'll buy from Girl Scouts. That's it.
These are the white fudge covered Oreos,
Which we've
it's
had.
One cookie is a serving, so I'm only giving one to the gentleman.
Hey, Brian, put that over there for next week. We'll do the birthday ones next week. This is one serving is how many calories? 100.
And it's one cookie.
18% of your saturated fat.
Just 18.
20% of your daily sugar intake, so that's not as bad.
We're almost halfway. We're halfway
Five
there.
of these to get my proper allotment of sugar.
Protein, less than 1 gram. Not as healthy for you as the ultimate chocolate.
I need more of these.
These are good.
That was a Costco find.
I think I like the ultimate chocolate better.
Blake, I had to put them in here because I took them out like when I was playing video games in the green room. I was like, no, I got to put them away. Those Girl Scout cookie ones are good.
They'll be gone in a second.
Yeah. The almonds, oh my God. My God.
Man, this is a tasty
All right, what am I
Oreo.
eating?
That is a white fudge covered Oreo.
So it's a regular Oreo with white fudge.
You going to the gym tomorrow, Blake?
I was there today.
I'm going tomorrow. because
I've earned
of
these cookies.
Have you?
I've already earned them.
Brian, are you going to the gym tomorrow?
I am not.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Okay, great.
I'll see you there, Jim.
I'm doing 12-ounce curls.
Oh, yeah. Okay, moving on. What do you think?
We've had those before, and they're still delicious.
Like?
I'm kind of disappointed.
Really?
It feels like a little plasticky cover.
I'm
You
not
got
a
to take
huge
the
fan
plastic off of them.
I'm not a huge fan of the white fudge because
I'm not a fan of white fudge.
yeah.
I'm a chocolate guy.
Yeah.
I like dark chocolate.
I'm not a big
Yeah,
white chocolate
The
fan.
dark chocolate or the dark fudge ones were actually better, I think.
Yeah, the dark chocolate.
I mean, I'll
yeah.
still eat these.
Chocolate fudge ones were much.
The dark chocolate ones were amazing. I almost died.
I mean, I'll still eat these if they're out there. Like I said, there's no bad Oreo. They're just
No.
lesser pleasing.
With all the other things we have currently on the table, that might be the last thing I go for.
Put that over there, too. We get some room over here. We can go back into the
Don't
pantry
really have
next
much room on the floor either.
We're running out of room. I'm glad we finished the studio because otherwise, when it was an unfinished studio, we would have rats probably by this time.
We still do.
Oh, do we?
They just sleep better,
Oh, okay.
more comfortable.
We're going to hand out stale Oreos and stale potato chips for the Comic Expo this
It
year
looks
as
like they're
prizes.
climbing out of the vent up there.
No, that's where the dragons come
that's a
from.
dragon.
We gotta get you a new pattern.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the expo, yeah, September 23rd through 25th at the Duke Energy Convention Center. Hobie will be there. Mark
If we all don't die
Before then.
diabetes.
Diabetes. Mark Hamill will be there. You don't know that.
The guy that plays Mark Hamill will be there.
He might be.
Harrison Ford will be there.
No,
Wilford
he won't.
Brimley will be there.
Wilford Brimley may be there, or somebody dressed like him. Who's the guy that wrote the Lord of the... Or
George
the,
R.R. Martin.
Yeah. Don't talk to him, though, because he'll yell at you. I swear to God, there's a guy that looks like George R.R. Martin at the Cincinnati Comic Expo. And
Every year he dresses like him. He
Yes.
wears the same hat, like suspenders,
Kane.
and he gets angry
Yep.
if you say he looks like George R.R. Martin.
I don't look like him.
He looks like me.
He doesn't even do that. He just gets angry. I mean, he is as creepy as George R.R. Martin around the women there, so that's true. But he'll be there. Bill Murray's brother will be there.
Which one?
Brian Doyle.
Yeah, is that him?
Joel?
Brian.
John.
Ringo? I don't know. One of them.
Well, he's got three brothers that are in the business. So.
There is one there that he runs a vendor shop, like a toy shop there, and he actually has a thing that says, yes, I'm Bill Murray's brother, because he does look like him. So maybe it is.
That won't be Brian Doyle.
Oh. Let's see here. Also, Chevy Chase might be there.
No.
Beverly D'Angelo.
No.
The guy, Hayden Christensen.
No.
Johnny Galecki?
Yes. The Harp Twins.
I was about to say
Maybe.
Harp Twins.
Katie Cassidy. All of them might be there. All of them might. Ross Marquand.
And where's
Maybe.
the guy that got up? Where's the guy that was in the dress that was upset because we couldn't do his multimedia presentation?
Barrowman?
John
Barrowman.
Yeah.
He might be there.
He might be there this year, and his presentation may work.
Anybody want to see it? Anyways, moving on. Also,
It was entertaining without it, though.
and also,
Little Mermaid, Jodie
Jodie
Benson.
Benson will be there. She'll be there.
At least one more year.
Unconfirmed,
At least
but
one more year.
Yes. So get your tickets to CincinnatiComicExpo.com soon. There's going to be some big announcements. I have been told that this year is going to be fantastic. We got some big names coming. So I don't know who they are.
Well, you just said a bunch of
Be
them.
there.
Well, besides the ones I said. Matthew McConaughey.
Are we
All
ever going
right.
to have our benefactor Andy
right.
on here?
He did yell at me.
He
and
hasn't been here for like 2 years, but he,
Because you keep calling him Andy.
I did talk to him last week, and he's like, oh, thanks for inviting me this week on the podcast. And I was like, you literally have an open invitation. Yeah, I know.
Do I need to explain what open invitation
Just show
means?
up. Just show up. Your show.
it's still icy out there.
I mean, it
on the
worked for me.
sidewalks.
The sidewalks are
Probably
icy.
doesn't want to, slip and fall.
That's right. He's got a land speeder. He should be able to get down here.
I've been on
That's
sabbatical.
true. I suppose that goes over the ice pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on sabbatical for 6 weeks. He could have come any of those 6 weeks and not been called Andy.
You know what? You just, you just have a big personality. We just didn't want to fill that seat. And I didn't want to put anyone else into the Bob Studios. Anyways, speaking of land speeders, anybody who see Boba Fett?
Nope.
I'm one episode behind.
I am.
I'm 1.5.
Did you get caught up?
I'm 1.5.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm caught up.
I'm on episode 5.
And you're only halfway through?
Yeah. So,
No.
Brian, why?
What is it?
to Star Trek.
It sounds awful. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, there is a Fast and Furious chase scene in this season.
X
There is
versus
An
Sever.
X versus Sever chase scene.
You know, I never really thought that speeder bike gang, speeder in quotation, bike gang was bad. I mean, I thought it would look bad, but then, like, watching it again, like,
It's worse.
every time they show up, I'm like, wow, they're awful.
But the thing is, I watched that a second time, with Caitlin, this weekend. And I looked at it and I sat there. I said, were they actually trying to be serious or were they actually trying to be campy? Were they trying to be campy? Because on one hand, I'm like, yeah, they're trying to be campy. And then I'm like, no, they're trying to be serious. Because they do this little, the red speeder bike chick does this little spin out and she does this look on her face and she holds it and they zoom in on her. And I'm like, they're trying to be serious. And this is horrible.
I think the person that we had on our Facebook page at History of Bad Ideas, if you make it to Mario Kart music, it sounds really much better.
It was much better with the Mario Kart
Yeah.
music.
ding, 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 ding.
I will say, I think after, they probably had this great idea in their mind on what they wanted it to look like. After they shot it and put it together, they should have said, oh, how about if we just skip most of it, show them leave, and then they catch him and
That's it.
and forget the everything else in between.
Can we get the rights to wacky sax?
Yakety sax.
Wacky sax.
You know, that is not into public forum yet.
But I'm done with the question of should I be rooting for Boba Fett now? As I watched it the second time around, I was like, okay, so he's finding redemption because a culture took him in and he felt like part of a group of somebody
Yeah.
for the first time, and now he's like, yeah, and what's her name? Win Cho, what's her name?
Fennec.
Fennec, played by Ming. What's her name?
Ming-Na Wen.
Yeah.
Ming-Na Wen, and they're talking about, well, we've been mercenaries our entire life, and our job isn't over until the assholes say it's over. Now let's be the assholes.
Yeah.
And then I'm still like, yeah, you're a crime boss, and you're still supposed to be a bad guy.
You're not a good. These are not good
these
people.
are not good people, but I'm going to do this honorably. And I also noticed the second time around, all his lines are Boba Fett's lines are delivered the exact same way. I am Boba Fett.
That's
You
actually a
work for
pretty
me
good
now.
impression you got right there.
Well, when you hire Tamora Morrison, you get Tamora Morrison.
You get Tamora Morrison.
so you're saying he's trying to take the high road,
I need
but
to
yet he's going against
ship
the
back.
speeder bike, and he just goes up and shoots them all from his ship. There's no honor in that. We're just going to kill them.
And it was a campy scene because there's no build up. It's just like, gotta have a Boba Fett montage. I got my ship. I'm gonna fuck everybody up, and now I'm done.
The Darksaber's cool looking.
Yeah.
What's the name of the ship?
Well, you can.
They haven't announced the name of the
It's
ship in there
been-
anymore.
It used to be.
Slave One.
Yeah. But
They started
didn't
taking it off. They took it off the boxes of the new toys. And they didn't. I was looking at that in episode 4. Yeah, because 5 was Mandalorian one. In episode 4, I kept waiting for them saying. He kept saying the ship, my ship, and I'm like, "You going to announce it? Like, are you going to say it?"
They named the class or the something fire ship or
Well, when they brought
Is that what it?
yeah, well, when they brought Din Djarin back, he kept saying Razor Crest. Where is my Razor Crest?
Yeah.
Ah, you don't have a Razor Crest. But I got this ship here. Well, I'd rather have a Razor Crest. Did I say Razor Crest? But I would say when they brought the Mandalorian back in for that episode, I would probably say it saved the Boba Fett season because I really had no will or intention to keep watching because it got to a point where I'm like, maybe Boba Fett was better off just being the guy that says he's no use to me dead. And
I thought episode 4 was
getting to
good.
know him.
I really enjoyed episode 4.
It was okay. And it's got its ups and downs, but maybe Boba Fett would have been better off just being that mysterious Boba Fett guy.
You know, I think Jeff mentioned this like 5 years ago that on the podcast that maybe we don't need all these spin-offs. Remember? Because we were going through like when Disney bought them, like all these spin-offs they were talking about. I think Solo was the time. Speaking of spin-offs, top 5.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, as soon as they do make it, what they're saying is, okay, this is the story. So whatever you think in your head, unless you're thinking the exact same thing we write, you're going to be angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and seriously, when I'm looking at it, and they're coming, with the Obi-Wan series coming out, and what you were talking about years ago. Do you really want this? I'm looking at going, no, I really don't want an Obi-Wan series, because in between what he does from the last shitty third movie until Star Wars, who gives a shit? You're not going to lose him. He's not going to die.
He's in the desert.
He's in the desert, and he's got a bad cover.
Going door to door
aliens.
selling
He doesn't
Girl-
even change his fucking name, and
He's selling Girl Scout cookies.
and he's on Anakin's planet. Like, what?
Hey, Lars, would you like to buy some Thin Mints?
Yeah. And there's a funny meme out there saying, with Darth Vader is like, my former mentors on the planet I was born on with my nephew, and has the same last name as my son, has the same last name as me, and Ben just changed his first name.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, whatever. It's fine.
Did you see the meme? It was the new play set from the third movie. The I Have the High Ground scene, and pretty much they did a real life one, and all it is a little action figure of Obi-Wan and one of Anakin laying there, and just a green screen behind it.
I will say that has one of the best lines. You were the chosen one.
You thought that was a good line?
I did. You were the one that was supposed to lead us.
I thought that was a terribly delivered line.
I liked it.
I thought it ruined. Well, the scene was pretty bad to begin with because the graphics were terrible.
Yeah.
Them jumping around on the floating
The
lava
Frogger,
looked
the
so
Frogger video
bad.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It was horrible. And the simple fact, I always up one you on the memes where Anakin's like, Mom, I don't want to go to school today. Okay, you can stay home. And the next thing he said, okay, to class today, we're going to learn about the high ground.
I didn't see the one meme. It was Anakin as the Jedi ghost. And they're like, how'd you get in here? And then they showed all the younglings that he killed. And they're like, what the hell? Like, wait a minute. He killed all of us.
Fire spray. That's the type of ship that Slave One is.
Okay.
It is so he'll probably refer to it as the fire spray
Oh, okay.
from here on out.
Brian,
Yes.
I know you love Star Wars.
What is that?
It's Star Trek.
Okay.
Better Star Trek. What did you watch? We'll go to you.
Picard on steroids.
That's ending.
I know what you watched. I know what you watched.
Yes.
Rocky 5?
No.
Oh.
I caught up to Peacemaker,
Okay.
all the way up to 6 on that.
I'm one episode behind on that. I have not seen 6 yet.
Apparently, I'm 6 episodes behind. But go ahead.
You haven't watched any?
Nope.
Oh, you need to.
I can't believe they killed off Peacemaker.
I can't either.
I believe it. They killed him off in the movie first.
No, they didn't.
Nope, he still survived at the
building
end.
fell on him.
What
He
about
he
Eagle?
broke his collarbone.
What about the eagle?
Eagly,
still alive?
Eagly.
Eagly is the best.
Eagly is amazing.
I love that. I mean,
hugged
it's
me.
so good.
He hugged me. He really hugged me.
When he wouldn't get out of the front seat, he's like pick him up and throw him in the back.
I do like, is your eagle friendly? Oh, yeah. And he goes to bed and bites. What the hell?
It's friendly to me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, John Cena is just so good. Like, everything about, it's just so funny.
The opening credits are amazing.
Yeah, I was told to let everyone else know that if anyone is looking for someone to recreate that dance, Dr. Dana has it down pat.
Oh.
She will not let me skip the intro. So she's seen it 6 times. She's got it down.
Is she going to make a TikTok video
you
with a
gonna have a
caption
TikTok of
saying,
it?
here's my Peacemaker dance?
She
Co-Canadian of the Year.
Put a Peacemaker helmet on her so no one recognizes her, and then have her do the dance.
I like it.
Yeah, all right, I'll see what we can do.
The problem is if it's the one that's the X-ray vision,
Yeah.
one, she might see the butterfly in your head.
Yeah. Spoilers.
It's really well done.
It's very good.
It's very James Gunn-like,
Oh yeah.
but he holds back a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
when I think it was episode 5 when John Cena's yelling at the beard guy,
Beardy?
Beardy. Dad beard.
and he's like, "You couldn't have picked anyone else to frame for the murder." Like, and he just starts listing everybody. And did you see the after credits? They even cut some that he
Yeah.
listed.
Yeah.
That guy's dead. It's really good.
Yeah.
Though. Do we know how many episodes? 8.
You just said 6.
No, there's 6 right now.
I think 8 or 10
Okay.
would be my guess.
They said he's interested in season 2, James Gunn, but it will be a while because he's got Guardians and he's got 2 Guardians. He's got the Christmas special and then the movie, and he's doing something else too.
But the was it the White Knight? Is that the,
Yeah.
He looks pretty good in the most recent episode.
Yeah.
I like Robert Patrick dancing in the intro.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought I would see that.
That and the neighbor. Get me.
Yes.
The old guy.
You
I
know,
love it when Cena just goes off on him.
You know, if Batman would just kill these fuckers, you know how many people he would save? But he doesn't kill. Exactly. he's killed so many people because he didn't kill the Joker.
Now, have you seen the previews for the Batman?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are you excited about it?
No.
I am.
I'm as excited as I am about any of the.
It looks better than Batman
movies.
Robin.
Wow. If that's the
You know what looks better
standard
than Batman and
result-
Robin?
What's that?
What I'm going to leave in your toilet after we're done with this.
Double dark chocolate Oreo. That's right.
The Batman is 3 hours long.
3-hour tour.
Oh.
It looks really dark. Looks really dank. Looks really, I don't know.
Well, I think Batman should be dark.
No,
Yes.
it should be, but
They said they're
you
focusing
know,
on his detective skills more, which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm pumped. Looks
I like
really good.
people are making fun of the Riddler, like, oh, look, he looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous in an outfit with question marks everywhere.
Green spandex with question
Yeah.
marks on it is not really a good look either.
John
pink eye
Aston could
mask?
even make that look good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I mean,
But Frank Gorshin did.
Frank Ocean. But you know what? He's a serial killer. Perfect. I have no issue with that one bit. Catwoman looks good in it too. Like the look of her, she looks pretty damn good.
I mean, if it is actually more of, say, a mystery detective
Yeah.
story than, just your
superhero, yeah.
thing, then I'll probably really like it.
That's what it's supposed to be.
But the ads really did nothing for me.
I bet I saw 2 of the trailers, and it might be like a 30-second one, and I've stopped watching. Like, I don't want to see it. Like, I mean, I want to see it, but I don't want to see the trailer.
He's driving crazy.
Is that one of the scenes?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
what the penguin guy. What's his name?
Colin Farrell?
Colin Quinn.
No, not Colin Quinn.
Colin Farrell is a penguin. Yeah, there's a chase scene, and he's in a car, and he's like, "Whoa, this guy's crazy."
They're making
And I'm like,
a
God.
HBO Max series for the Penguin. Not only Gotham PD one, where everyone dies because they're police officers in Gotham, but they're making a Penguin one too. So,
Looking at Robin Lord Taylor.
he was good.
He's currently
In,
on Law and
Organized
Order.
Crime.
Yeah, Law and Order.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I have not seen Organized Crime.
He played the Penguin in Gotham.
Is he the
Fox-
penguin in Organized
He is
Crime?
not.
That would be awesome.
Or even if he was somebody similar, like
Did you see this new crime boss that came into town? He calls himself the Penguin. What?
Law and Order.
just a crime boss
Penguin.
and does
Dum,
everything
dum.
the same other than the name.
He calls himself the Puffin.
It's from Iceland.
Although I will say he does play I guess he's a hacker.
He's a computer hacker.
He's like a black hat kind of like
Well, he was a he was
CIA. Yeah, so I mean he is like
Shit went wrong in his life, and he became a hacker. And
Is he a bad guy?
no,
no.
he is a criminal who escapes from prison, but the bad guy's still
Dylan McDermott
Phil McDermott.
or Dermot Mulroney.
Oh, we really don't know which one?
No, it
That's
is.
Dylan McDermott.
I love that. That Saturday Night Live skit is one of my favorites.
Robin, what's his name? Robin
Lord Taylor.
One of the nicest guys that we have met at the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
He seems like a
He
super
was
nice
one of those.
guy.
He was a sweetheart. He was a really.
He was
nice
really
guy.
good and Accepted. I loved him in
Yeah.
Accepted.
He was in Accepted.
Yeah, he was the really like ADHD blonde, spiky blonde hair.
Oh
kid.
my gosh, I didn't even think of it.
Yeah.
Ah.
God, it's been forever since I saw Accepted.
Ask
I don't think
me
I
about-
remember anything.
Would you
from
like
it.
a bite of my wiener?
Ask me about my wiener.
That's what it is. Real quick here, we did have a poll of the week this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can we hype something?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. The Bracketeers on Twitter have a poll out right now of best baby making songs.
Got the top 64 that were drafted. Myself and Jim were were the draftees, 2 of the draftees out of the 4.
I voted today. You can go on Twitter. It's very easy. Bracketeers and vote.
See if
I would
can.
say whatever Nick Cannon is listening to.
We'll get to that.
So, our 15 pick, we each got 15.
Uh-huh.
So Jim and ours are 15 picks. Well, let's see. Let me if I can find them. I'll come back to that.
Okay. I will do the poll while you do that.
Yes.
Look that up. Poll of the week was,
Where did it go?
what would you rather do on a Monday besides work? I mean, seriously. Who wants to do that? Let's see here. Sorry, I was just trying to get... Options are play with Jeff's beard. Watch Rocky V with Brian. Talk Oak Island with Blake. Or listen to Jason's accents. Some people just want to watch a little bit. In last place is... What? Listen to Jason's accents? Well, fuck off.
Yes, that should be last.
And winning 63% to 13% and 13%. Watch Rocky V with Brian. Could we set up a watch party, a virtual watch party with you, Brian, and watch Rocky V?
Sure. I'm off.
that'd be good.
I'm off this coming Monday, day after Super Bowl. I'll be hungover as shit. But
Okay.
I chose watch Rocky V with Brian.
Oh.
I'd rather do that than play with my own beard.
We got a couple of people were kind of curious what's in your beard. Like, are you Homer Simpson with the bird?
No.
Or was that Peter
Peter
Griffin?
Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
There's some Oreo crumbs
Nope.
for starters.
Yep.
Okay.
See, that doesn't surprise me. I think watching Rocky V with Brian takes no effort. And it actually, it's easy. You just sit there, you watch a movie with Brian. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's Rocky V. Now, playing with Jeff Beard, that takes some effort because you don't know where to start. Do you start on the side?
See, now he's
Do-
trying to
do
play
you
with
start
my
He
He
is
beard.
touching you, and I'm a little worried.
Do you take your finger and do like a circular motion in it?
I was about to say to the 13% that voted for that to send me a private message on Twitter. But now that Blake started doing it, I don't think I want that at all.
See, there's too much involved with it, Jeff. Because you don't know where to start or
He
how to
has
do
herpes,
it.
so be careful. Or he did.
And you just in Oak Island,
I've
is-
messed and cleared them all up.
and Oak Island is like a super intellectual conversation about buried wood and finding the button. So
Hey, Jim, we
I
found a
know.
button.
So there you go.
I found a button.
And listening to you is pure torture.
All right, I got the Bracketeers poll up here on my phone, so I'm getting ready to vote on some of them.
Okay,
All right.
go give us a couple. Give us some.
Yeah.
I've got our draft picks.
Okay, go ahead.
Baby making music.
These are the 15 baby making
Okay.
songs that Jim and I picked.
Go ahead.
Let's Get It On.
Ooh.
Get it on.
Hold on, do we have a disclaimer here? How many babies have you guys made?
Not real sure.
So you're not sure if this list works.
Well, it's good for practice.
Hey,
Blake is going to have an aneurysm right now.
hey, Bracketeers, let's get the guys that don't have kids to get some good music going.
They didn't ask. They didn't ask. I mean, that's their fault. All right.
Tears in my eyes. Look.
All right. Second pick was In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel.
In your eyes.
Well, you're not going to make babies
light,
if it's
the
in your
heat.
eyes.
You guys are hurting me.
It's in the title. It's not going to happen.
And I get suspended for my comments.
You get out.
All right. Let's see. Third, we went with Fields of Gold.
I have to take my sweater off.
By Sting.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Jim's pick. I know that.
Yep.
Fourth, we went with Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe.
Can't get enough of your love,
baby.
baby.
Wait, isn't that what you use to attract snakes in Springfield?
It is. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
Fifth, we went All of Me.
All of me and
now take
all of you.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I thought he was singing the
Steve Martin.
Yeah, the song that Blake was singing. I
Yeah.
didn't realize you were singing John Legend.
Trying to sing John Legend.
I was thinking all of me. Why not take
all of
me?
yeah, like the old standard that
Yeah.
the
Singing
Steve
that
Jack
Martin
Cabaret.
Singing
movie.
a song makes you want to play with your beard.
No, no.
Next, we went with "I'll Make Love to You."
I'll make love to you.
Is that Boyz II Men?
Yep.
It is.
Boys, 2 men.
Oh, they become men after that.
Let's see. Next, we went "Oh, You Pretty Things," David Bowie.
Oh, you pretty thing.
You don't know it. Stop.
Okay.
Next, we went with "I Think We're Alone Now" by Tiffany.
Oh, you guys picked that one?
Oh, I voted for that one.
We did.
Yes.
Good call, Jim.
It's not even the good version of I Think We're Alone Now.
No,
But it's our favorite version.
Nothing like hearing
No.
a teenager sing while you're trying to make love. That's
I'm trying to think
awesome.
of what the other guys picked. They picked a song, and it was the Glee cast. Not even the original. It was the
Yeah.
Glee version.
No,
the
no.
Glee
The Glee
cast.
version?
Let's see.
Gleek, the Gleek version.
I'll have to find that
High school sex song.
Next, we went "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence.
Oh, that's a good song. I don't know how the words right now though.
Then we
No,
went
that's
with
not how the words
no.
Smooth Up In Ya by Bullet Boys.
Oh,
That would have been
smooth
good.
up in
In
ya.
ya.
I mean,
That would have made a baby as opposed to in your eye.
I mean, I think that is pretty much the instructions on how to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, smooth cherry
up.
pie. Is that on your list?
What else we got?
I'm working through the list, so you'll hear whether or not we did.
She shook me all night long. That's the other one.
Next, we went with "The Dance," Garth Brooks.
Wow. I love Garth Brooks, and I'm like, no, that's a depressing song.
Wait till we get to the end of the list.
That's a
Let's see.
depressing song.
Next, we went with "Adidas" by Korn.
Adidas,
That's what I'm looking at
Nike,
right now.
Nike,
I don't know
Nike.
if I know this song.
"All Day I Dream About Sex." ADIDAS.
Okay.
Next, we went with "The Story."
Brandy Carlisle.
Oh, this is the story of a girl.
No.
Age of Aquarius.
Yes, the Age of Aquarius.
Let's see. 14th, we went with "All Yorn" by Tyler Childers.
All of
You
me.
don't
No?
ever
No?
don't
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
I'll have Jim smack you. And then
Megan.
we ended up our draft with "The Funeral."
What?
By Band of Horses.
It's a song I do not know.
I do not know that one.
Are you trying to win this competition?
It just really brings stuff to a new level when you're when you're trying to have sex to that.
So just
You're normally crying.
So if any young lady, or not young, if any ladies out there would like to have sex with Jim, he cries. So
Yeah,
that's a winning combination right there.
it's the Glee cast version of "I Want to Sex You Up."
Yeah, it's not even Color Me Bad.
Wow.
Again, if anybody would like to have sex with Jim, please tweet him at Jimmy Riggins and just put hashtag Jim cries during sex. I'm sure
Hashtag Jim's face is a wonderland.
that's true. It is a wonderland.
Okay, well, I'm going to on this one here. They have the lineup of your guys' pick of "In Your Eyes" is going against the Platters' "Twilight Time," and there is no way I can choose "Twilight Time" because I'll think of Skyline the whole time. Because Skyline Chili uses that.
when you're feeling good and hungry.
It's Skyline
It's
time.
sex time. Okay, so what is the Twitter for Bracketeers?
It's at the Bracketeers.
Dang, go there and vote.
Actually, no, it's not. It's at Bracketeers the.
Bracketeers the
Bracketeers the. So
And,
if you-
they put out different polls every week or so. It's fun.
it's a really good.
Just
It's a good
fun
account.
things to click on while you're voting.
And if you have other baby making songs, please let us know at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter, or just hashtag Jim cries during sex. Jim faces Wonderland.
We've
Either one.
We've retweeted this out, and one of the comments that we just got was, I can't take this shit seriously with Pink Floyd in the mix." Somebody picked a Pink Floyd song.
I haven't seen that one.
The Wall.
Another Brick of the Wall Part 2. Wait, no. I picked Another Brick in the Wall Part 3.
I listen to it while I have sex and have Wizard of Oz in the background. I got to start at the right time.
Oh, You Pretty Things getting destroyed.
I know. I saw that. I was a little.
Take My Breath Away.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup.
Okay, I've got the funeral here in front of me. Should I vote for the funeral
Yes.
over Help Me Make It Through
I think
the
I did
Night?
vote for the funeral just because. What's it going against?
Help Me Make It Through the Night.
Oh, yeah,
Sammy
I picked the
Smith.
funeral. Yeah.
All right, let's see where the funeral stands with my vote. It's losing 82 to 18.
It's ridiculous.
The upstart 16 seed, the funeral, didn't quite get out of the first game. I will say, just on looking at some of the others, like we had somebody chose WAP. Like,
That's not a very...
Is it WAP or WAP?
no, it's
you want to say WAP.
Whack. It's whack.
The good news
The Glee
is WAP is losing to Close My Eyes Forever by Ozzy and
Ozzy
Lita
Osbourne
Ford.
and Lita Ford.
oh, that was one of our picks.
Yes.
I must have missed that one. Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah,
It's no
okay.
big thing.
Yeah, the Glee cast I Want to Sex You Up is going against Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge, which I don't know who that is. But a song called Let's Get Married, that doesn't sound very
We're going to get married.
No, that's what you say when you want to have sex.
That's what... let's get married, have sex, and then say,
right.
nah.
That's right.
See, Blake would have to vote for Let's Get It On. That is winning 90 to 10%
Let's Get It On.
over Put It
course.
in Your Mouth.
Again, would not work.
Wouldn't make a baby
Nope.
that way.
You're doing it wrong.
But am I?
Oh, your Desert Rose is going against You Can't Get Enough of Your Love.
I saw
babe.
Seal was in there, like Kiss from a Rose.
Yeah.
I voted for that.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Like Kiss from
All right. So
Freak Like Me.
in this chat that we have when we did the draft, one of the guys said, "Who would want to bang to Kiss by a Rose from Seal? It has the worst beat and lyrics for getting turned on. But I don't know why I'm wasting all these arguments on you guys. I'll save them for the voters." So, Top 6 Podcast is coming for you. You voted for it.
Blake, let's
What song wasn't on there that I was a little surprised that I forgot about was Chris Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Wicked Game was not on
Game
there.
was not on there.
Oh, that should be number one on all.
Yeah, because that video, all it was them having sex.
You don't even
Allegedly.
need the video. I mean, the song is just dripping sex.
Or I'm trying to remember the Rammstein video that was just a porno.
Rammstein.
That's the thing I forgot. We talked about. I forgot Prodigy.
I know you
Smack
did.
my bitch up.
Well, you got done. You said, I'm like, you didn't put Prodigy in
I
there.
totally forgot about it.
It's got a great beat.
Ooh, Bad Companies Feel Like Making Love.
let's do some listener feedback here, Blake, and then we'll get some cakesters going.
All right, that's the sound for the bomb listener cakesters.
Jeff and I did that last week, the News of the Geek, or whatever you do, the listener feedback. It's a lot tougher than it looks to rattle some paper.
Yes, it is.
Jason screwed up
to read.
miserably.
Reading is difficult, okay?
Reading is fundamental.
I like Reading.
I like
It's a good road.
And Railroad.
Yeah.
What do we got here, Blake?
Sponsored by watching sports that I never watched for 4 years, and then when they're on for 2 weeks, I watch them every fucking day.
Yep.
And you're pretty sure that you can actually do these.
Are you talking curling again? Curling is an excellent sport.
I could do curling.
Speed skating.
Not well.
I could do speed skating for a 10-meter distance.
Yeah. Not speed, but you could skate.
I do like the.
I can speed skate to the ground real quick.
I do like the idea of putting an average person in the events to see how good these people are.
You know, do like the freestyle.
Ski jump.
The ski jump. How far can you slide down the thing?
We saw Eddie the Eagle and what he did with like months of training.
Yeah.
I don't want any training for these normal people. Just put them on.
Didn't Johnny Knoxville make a movie about that?
Pretty much.
And then represent,
No, it
Wasn't
was
it
Special
Special
Olympics.
Olympics?
That was the ringer.
Oh
and then
yeah.
representing, snowboarding freestyle from the USA, Blake Edwards, and he taps, that's 1,000 somersaults in a row.
I would like to see that just because you would have
Stick the landing.
just to see a jackass go, oh, hey, honey, I could do that. Oh, I can't do that. Bill from Kentucky just died.
Oh my God! We just thought that was something they made up for commercials. When someone rolls down a hill of snow, it turns into a giant snowball.
If he could dislocate his knees backwards, he'll get a 10 on this course.
I want to see them do the pummel horse.
All right, before we get to the news, someone brought out the Nutter Butter Cakesters, and I am not waiting anymore to dig into these Cakesters.
Touch his beard, Blake. Touch his beard. He'll stop.
The Cakesters we had last time, Oreo ones were so good, and Nutter Butter, oh, the peanut butter. So here we go.
Okay.
Do it.
Well, he's not making a baby, but he is orgasming over here.
I said I wasn't going to be able to stand up for at least an hour.
And I'm crying over here.
It's okay, Jim. It's okay. Go ahead, Blake. What do we
Where's
got?
my Cakesters?
Sorry you don't get A. You're reading the
I gotta
news.
read. I'm working.
I think I ate yours.
Go on, Les Nessman. Let's go.
Thank you, Brian. All right, here we're going to start off with our number one Cakester, Big D.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
It's all right.
Yeah, there's 5.
Number 7.
Formerly known as A-Pants.
A-Pants, that's right.
Dad.
Dog.
Yes. All right, Big D says, can we go back in time and give The Jerk 2, that's T-O-O, the television show, a floppy award for worst TV series in 1984?
You know, we can go back and do it. We're just not going to.
If I could turn back
Have we
time.
mastered time travel on the
Well, wait,
podcast?
well,
Yeah,
wait a
it's,
minute. Doug has a time machine. He's gone back and listened to podcasts that
Yeah?
we did in the past.
You can't listen to ones in the past.
It starred Mark Blankfield as the main,
Is that his real name, Blankfield?
yeah.
Not Steve Martin?
No, he did not.
I didn't even know there was a Jerk TV series.
He's not stupid. He's a jerk. That's the tagline. It was written. Oh no, that wasn't.
It was written. I'm not sure it really was.
Ray Walston was Diesel. Robert Sampson was Van Buren. Patricia Berry as Mrs. Van Buren. Yeah. They don't even have how many episodes it did. Well, here we go. Let's go to IMDb. Why would you think that's a good idea? He sets out to travel to L.A. to attend the wedding of his pen pal Marie, but is sidetracked by the leader of a gang of hobos who take him to Vegas when learning of his skill at playing cards.
Was this how Rain Man got started?
It got 2.7 out of 10 stars on IMDb. Yeah.
Peanut butter cakes are so good.
I don't even know how many episodes they are. That's how bad it is. Go ahead, Blake. So yeah, we can do that. That can be it.
Sure, we'll hop in Doug's time machine. We'll go back and do a 1984 episode.
Well, maybe we have a new category of worst television show ever.
He's
a
been
lot.
on Night Court. Blankfield. Been on Night Court. The Nut House.
Still looking for the seasons on DVD.
Was he plaintiff number one or something?
Jamie Foxx show. Saved by the Bell. Sledgehammer.
The video?
No. And Arrested Development.
Oh. What?
I got him excited. I don't know why.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. What else we got?
The next one is from Brian. Oh. Regarding watching a series in reverse, didn't Fox do that with Firefly?
This hurts.
Go ahead. How bad?
Well, they didn't actually do it completely in reverse, just out of order. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't total reversal, but when you have a thread that runs through a series and you show them out of order, that's going to make no sense.
Correct. But it wasn't Fox's fault that Firefly got canceled.
Well, when you have the one show, the one episode that introduces everybody, and you've already shown 2 episodes before you show that episode, the surprise of who is going to be who just doesn't work.
Isn't that the train robbery one?
Train Robbery was the one they showed first, when it was actually like the third episode, and then they showed like the first. They showed like 3 or 4 episodes before they went and showed the 2-part pilot.
Gotcha. Okay. What else we got here, Blake?
Who
There
thought
you
that
go.
was a good idea?
Fox.
The same people that came up with the Jerk 2.
TV executive.
Damn you, Mark Blankenfield. Blankfield.
That bitch from Sony? I don't know.
I'd really like Jason to read this comment.
What,
yeah,
this
I need some help from
Dev?
Dev, the Psy guy.
If a canner can a can, how can a clam cram in a clean cram?
If a canner can a can, how can a clam cram in a clean cream can?
That's what I said.
No, that isn't what you said.
That's what you tried to say.
Yes, that's the answer, Dev.
No, it's
Carefully.
how.
Very carefully.
Okay.
Very carefully.
Wrong. The
I don't-
answer is charcuterie.
The password
didn't-
is
Charcuterie.
I didn't know that clams had thumbs.
They do. They're not opposable, though. Can you milk me?
Can you have a thumb that's not opposable?
Yeah, they do. Clams do. We just talked about it. You know what I'm saying? What the issue is.
Dev can send his correction in next week. From Besotted Geek, he says, as a former Canadian of the Year, I have an idea to make Hobie better. Bring back the intern fax machine. ... Thoughts?
I have a thought. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, hey!
I have a thought. You are not allowed to claim former Canadian of the Year because that honor has been completely stripped and stricken from the records.
First off, speaking of Canadians of the Year, Jason C. Brown. He made a over-the-wall catch at the Kansas City Royals fantasy camp this week.
Do we got video?
We
proof?
do. Whoa. And I will show it. And he got hugged by George Brett, I think, who's over there doing it. So
They leave pine tar on him?
I don't know. He punched him. But there is, and it got picked up by CBS Sports. They retweeted it, and then it got like some play on it. He literally went into the foul territory, climbed the wall over into the foul territory, reached over and grabbed it.
Of course,
You know what CBS Sports should be doing?
What's that?
Fixing our fucking hockey league. No
Your
offense,
fantasy
Jason.
hockey league?
Yes.
I'm not charged. Blake, go ahead. What's up?
Well, disclaimer there. The fantasy camp outfield walls are only 3 feet high. So
It was a foul.
all right, from Professor Number One at Doctor Number One, stealing from Doug.
Number one fan.
Are you ever going to draft an SNL cast? You mentioned it several years ago.
Yes, just keep listening.
That's called a tease.
Stay tuned for next week.
We'll get to it next week. I would like to draft an SNL cast.
So, draft day, right here and now.
Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin,
Sammy Davis.
Sammy Davis Jr.,
Peter Lawford.
Frank Stallone, and the better Stallone brother, and Frank Grillo. There you go. There's my pick.
So we're not picking people from Saturday Night Live and making an ultimate cast. We're just picking anybody.
Do what you want.
Mrs. Hobie, you do it yourself.
Okay,
Whatever
well
you
then
want.
I will
Again,
pick-
hence the reason some people don't have babies.
for Saturday Night Live cast. I will draft me,
Oh, that's a good-
Jason,
Okay.
Jim, Blake, and Brian.
Wow, look at that.
That's a pretty good cast.
That's a pretty good cast.
We'll bring in Jeannie,
Genie's a good one.
Scab Jeff.
Who's the newscaster? I would say Blake.
Those would be what the
Well, not you because you wouldn't be able to read the
oh.
stories.
those would be featured players.
Yeah, featured
Yes.
players. Yeah.
Who would be the newscaster?
But Blake could be a newscaster.
I could see Blake doing that. I could see that.
Except we would have to rule out no Oak Island news
Good call.
during the
Good call.
weekend update.
Good call.
I'm pretty sure I'd have to play like the big hunk and all the
Oh, God,
the
yeah.
big good-looking guy and all the
Yep.
skits.
But you know what?
I get to
could-
play the fat guy that falls down a lot.
Oh, and then dies of cocaine overdose? In real life?
Eventually.
Okay.
You made it past 27.
Ooh, yay!
I could bring an Oak Island expert on every week, and one of you guys can play the Oak Island expert.
Brian. I could see Brian doing that.
I can't. I can't see anybody being an expert on Oak Island. No, you know what we can bring in the Bigfoot expert.
Oh,
Him
yeah.
talk to
Bring that
Blake.
guy.
Jody something. Not Benson.
How about we get Basada Geek to do that shit?
Good call. Good
Because
call.
it's boring like him.
Wow. Okay, moving on. What do
Hey,
we
wait
got?
a minute. Was that a dual-edged? No, never mind. We're done.
Jeff, give me some news of the geek. Don't even stop. Just give me some.
Dun 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 dun.
News of the geek.
Per Z100 New York, where Blake gets all of his news from. The Crazy Zoo Z100.
Crazy Zoo Z100 featuring the Dead Man in the Morning.
That is your newscast, your radio station. Gender reveal parties can be fun events. No.
No, they can't. Don't do it.
One recent gender reveal went off without a
How
hitch,
dare they assume these babies' genders?
One without a hitch? No way.
but it was still ruined because of what the mother of the mom-to-be thought would be a funny prank. Pregnant Ashley is already a mom to one boy, and her gender reveal party popped a balloon to find out she's having a daughter or another son.
I like they had to call her Pregnant Ashley.
Yes.
It's her gender reveal party, right?
After she gives birth, she's Mom Ashley.
I mean, after she listened to the Bracketeers, 15 songs.
that's right.
No. That's actually her name.
Pregnant.
Ashley is her last name.
Yeah.
Her first name's
Pregnant is
Pregnant.
her given name.
And needless to say, she did not get it in the eye. When she burst the balloon, all she saw was pink confetti flying around, meaning she'd be having a girl. She was ecstatic. However, the confetti in the balloon was blue, and what Ashley was seeing was shot out of a cannon by her mom as the balloon popped as part of a prank. Ashley shared the video of the incident to TikTok, and in it you can see her joy turn to anger. Quote, clearly you can see I wanted a girl so bad, and in that moment I felt like I hit the lottery. Fuck you, son!
Oh, hey, this just in. I just got my press pass approved for Gen Con.
Oh, look at that!
Thank you.
Then here comes
Thank you, Nerdly.
Then here comes by my son, making me realize it's really another boy. I was pissed. In the comments, Ashley explained she is happy to have another son, but was still frustrated at how the gender reveal went down. She stated, I wasn't mad it was a boy. I was mad they made me think it was a girl. Why is this on TikTok?
Did she put a caption on the
Why is
screen
this
and
on
dance
our
to it
news?
and make
Blake,
faces?
Blake posted this.
Actually, I did.
Everything's on TikTok.
This wasn't me.
TikTok make you want to drop.
Brian's the TikTok expert.
It makes you want to do what?
Drop.
Drop?
Okay, well, speaking of babies per people,
Hey, I got this. Nick Cannon is setting the record straight about his celibacy
Is what?
Celibacy journey.
What? Celibacy?
After confirming he's expecting his 8th child.
Celibacy for 24 hours?
It didn't take.
The actor and comedian, we'll be the judge of that, shared in October that he was going to chill out and stick to celibacy, vowing to try and be the best father can be, the best businessman that can be. During his talk show this past Tuesday, Cannon, 41, clarified that he didn't break his celibacy. No, wait a minute. After confirming Monday that he and model Brie Ticey are expecting
Johnny
a baby.
Manziel's ex. That's what makes it even better.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Cannon explained that he started the celibacy journey after learning the pregnancy news. Quote, my therapist was one of the people who said I should probably be celibate.
I mean, not the court system?
his lawyer.
And the reason why is because I had shared that news about Brie being pregnant, he said. That was the reason why I started my celibacy journey back then. So for anyone who's thinking, oh, he wasn't celibate, I was. But no, you weren't.
He was for 24 hours.
But not in a row.
No. Don't be ridiculous.
In a row.
I need you to be celibate for a week. In a year? Like over a year?
Or at
So
least
7 days this year?
Yeah. Okay.
or at least pratice safe sex.
Well,
Never mind.
to be fair, I am celibate. I only shoot it in her eye. In her eyes.
The light, the heat.
I can never
Your
see.
eyes.
I can never hear that
am
song again without
complete.
Blake telling me that now.
That's right.
Per Deadline,
You know, Nick Cannon probably should get some Tabasco sauce, some Michelin.
Per Deadline, Jeff Wong and Carl Choi, lifelong fans of comic book, fantasy, sci-fi, and horror storytelling, have formed 6 studios as a genre-focused content company.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's one studio?
Yes.
Or
Called
6?
Six Studios.
Called
Oh,
Six
okay. I
Studios.
thought you're like, wow, 6 studios.
In his first
Start with
major,
one and see how it goes.
Just start with 1. If it takes off,
they go in all in.
do the other 5.
In his first major content move, the company acquired rights to the first 6 books in Raymond E. Feist and Janie Wirtz' international best-selling fantasy book series, The Rift War Cycle for television. Jim, you like this, right?
Yes.
Now, the books are the Rift World Cycle. They acquired the rights for television, not the Rift World Cycle for television.
Said
The way
Janie,
you read it, it sounded like that was the title of
said
the...
Janie Wirtz or Janie Warts?
Wirtz.
Whatever.
Wirtz?
Wirtz.
Hannah Friedman, who's writing Disney's Willow series and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jacob Pinion, Fear of the Walking Dead, and Nick, Fear of the Walking Dead and Unbreakable Kimmy
Bernadone.
Schmidt are attached to adapt the books for a potential series. The Rift War Saga series, considered one of the best-known pieces of fantasy IP not yet adapted for the screen, started with the 1982 publication of Feist Magician, first of what now spans more than 30 books, and short stories. They have sold more than 20 million copies worldwide to one guy. Rift War describes a multiverse of words.
I didn't buy 20 million copies.
18
Words?
worlds that interact through tears in the tears.
I do have to say that is how Tears is spelt.
Boy, Tears in Heaven, that would have been good. Maybe make them song.
Oh, Jim's getting suspended again.
Send your complaints to Jim at graphicnovelist.com. It's a multiverse of worlds.
Tears of a Clown. Is that on your list?
Tears of a Clown.
that interact through tears in the fabric of space-time called rifts. First trilogy, called the Rift War Saga, centers on a talented teenage magician of humble origins named Pug, on a journey to master his craft to defend his world of Madikima.
Mid-cameo.
Whatever.
Dickamia.
Madikima. The remaining books, the Empire trilogy, written together by Feist and Wirtz, focus on Mara, a girl of noble birth who is thrust into a dangerous power struggle when her family is assassinated. She must grow up fast and survive by seizing power through the ranks of the brutal empire that rules her world of Kilawan. A rift sets between Mytikinya and Kilawan, and Pug and Mara on a collision course. Originally, BCDF Pictures, fuck them, previously acquired rights.
BCDF stand for
Big Cock Dick Fuck.
Big Cock Dick Fuck Pictures.
Well, I think we got a title for the episode.
Previously acquired the rights to the first novel
40 going on 14 with their acronym of the week.
and commissioned Atomic Blonde screenwriter Kurt Johnston to pen a script. Whatever. It didn't work out. So there you go, Jim. Why are we excited about
It didn't
this?
work out.
The original.
Big Cock Dick Fuck didn't get it.
Oh.
It didn't work out for them. It's worked out for 6 studios.
Yes. At least one of them.
160.
One of the 6 studios it worked out for.
What the fuck's going on this week?
I don't know what we're doing, guys. What are we doing
Brian, go
here?
ahead and say.
I think we're high on sugar.
Jim, why are we excited about this?
Because it's one of the longest running fantasy series that hasn't been adapted to anything yet.
Is it better than the Wheel of Time TV series?
Yes,
Already.
already.
30 books, but it's as many pages as the Wheel of Time.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But again, they're cut up into they're doing 3 book stories. Like 3 books.
Like there's like 10 trilogies in their
Yes.
30 books or whatnot. So.
Or as Peter Jackson says, 90 trilogies. Damn it. There's only 30 books. Oh, we're making 90 films. Wait a minute.
Because at least when you're getting content from like this or like Wheel of Time, there's an end to it, and people have written it. Unlike
George R. Martin and
Patrick Rothfuss.
To be fair, George R. Martin is still writing.
He is, but he's not
still
writing
working on
anything with the.
No, he's not writing Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
so apparently a couple years ago, George made some comment about I suppose he was going to like New Zealand or something, and said if the book isn't out by the time he sets his feet in New Zealand, they are allowed to lock him under house arrest until he finishes the book. So are we asking New Zealand to do what's right?
Reinstate their COVID lockdown just for George R. R. Martin.
Maybe if he would stop coming to the Cincinnati Comic Expo, he could finish writing the book.
I'm not George Martin. And pretending he's not George
I'm not George Martin. Why do people keep saying it? Because you fucking look like him. That's just me. Okay, then stop dressing like him.
The hat, man. Come on. The cane, really?
And finally, per LAD Bible, where Jim gets all of his news.
Lad Bible.
Yeah, LAD Bible.
Los Angeles Dodgers Bible?
Yes. Big cock dick fuck picture says, hey. A time traveler claiming to be from 2028 has shared a video claiming he's been alone in a post-apocalyptic world for 348 days.
Yeah, this really concerned me. I really needed Brian to dig on this.
Brian, please do.
It's fake.
No, we're not there yet, Brian.
Bullshit.
TikTok user Javier at whatever. Unico
so
big cock dick fuck pictures, which translates as only survivor, first posted about his supposed life in the future in February last year, recording in the Spanish city of Valencia when it was completely empty. I said that right. Since then, he claims to have visited. I like their orange juice. Since then,
he's so happy he pronounced empty correctly.
Since then, he claims to have visited several Spanish cities, showing all of them in eerie silence.
3, but several.
Alongside the video, which racked up millions of views because people are idiots, and over 740,000 likes, Javier wrote the caption, quote, "I just woke up in a hospital and I don't know what might have happened."
Sounds like
Okay,
The Walking
Rick
Dead.
Grimes.
Today is February 13, 2027. I'm alone in the city. Humanity has been extinct, and there's no one in the shopping centers. Hold on. Humanity's been extinct. Oh, my God, there's no one at the mall.
It was amazing with his videos that
Everything was very clean.
it was very clean and traffic lights worked.
Yeah.
Well,
there
we're
was-
getting
there-
to
There's no one to
But there
interfere
was
with them.
nobody there.
What happened?
11
What,
months.
Night of the Comet or something?
Yes, everyone just got wiped off the face of the earth.
11 months after his first video, Javier says, yep, still alone.
I wonder why.
Haven't spent the past 340 days stranded trying to find human life. Day 340, alone in the world. I have toured cities and many more, he captioned in a recent post. What could be happening to me? Another video, Javier showed followers as he visited a museum in his home city that is usually full of people. There were nobody there. Photo shows him walking up to a deserted staircase exploring the empty rooms. Another, he films a reflection of himself in a building but does not show his face. He's also, in another clip, standing alone on a bench.
That's a beach.
Beach?
Whatever.
Standing alone on a bench.
Okay, so I've got a question.
On the bench.
Is
Just
he
waiting for the
a-
bus.
Is he a time traveler, or are just his messages traveling through time?
He's in 2028 now. So he's in the future. He's a traveler, time traveler.
From
He doesn't
when?
know how, though. He doesn't know.
How does he know where he is, when he is, if everyone else is dead?
There's a dry erase board that says, hey, Javier, it's 2027.
I mean, it's not like he can go check out what the newspaper is saying.
It's on his phone.
It's on his phone. That's how he's taking the video.
He has a
Sending them
connection
back.
to the past.
Yeah, he still has Wi-Fi. Like he's 5G still
TikTok
working great
works
for him. TikTok
backwards.
works.
Retro.
Yeah, but we're getting his
I
messages.
can't even get 5G in my dining room, but yet he's got it in 2028.
But yeah,
But
so
we're
how is
getting
he
his
sending
messages.
his messages
Hold
back
on.
in time?
Many people have commented to question Javier's claims, with some wondering
Mini.
if he's used old photos taken during the early days of the pandemic. Maybe. Others have also asked why he still has access to electricity and internet connection if he's by himself with no one else in the world.
Because no one turned it off.
It's like the island. Turn it off.
Yeah, you have to turn the switch for it to go off.
Was he at a Motel 6?
There's also still social distancing stickers on the floors. People were also quick
Because no one picked them up.
People were also quick to point out the fact that there's footprints in the sand, moving boats in the sea,
They are his footprints, and the boats were out there.
and what seems
They
to be
just float.
someone
They're floating,
on a crossing.
exactly.
One said, quote, cool trick, man. I can also do the same now with After Effects remove plugin. Beautiful places, though. Someone else wrote, it's edited because I could see the mouse of a computer, which means he has edited the video and screen records from a computer. But he is very talented. A third asked, why don't you use songs from 2027? Why are you still using our music?
Because nobody's there making songs in 2027.
He's the only one. The only songs from 2027 are Javier's songs, and they're not that good.
Javier responded saying the videos were not edited, while also, well, case closed, while also telling another that he wasn't sure why he still had light and internet, but speculated that there was likely, quote, a type of connection between the future and the present years. I feel like
obviously we're getting his messages. There's some sort of connection.
maybe no one cares. Hey, Javier, fuck off. You were an asshole back in 2021. Go ahead and be alone.
I'm surprised he's using TikTok for something other than making captions and faces for 15 seconds or dancing.
Hey, guys, I'm in the future. Let's dance.
or dancing videos of himself.
Standing on a bench doing a dance.
Hey, Javier, what can you tell me about the future? Oh, no, but I'm dancing.
Standing on a bench, the lesser known Cure album, before standing on a beach.
So,
Doing his best Jackson Mahomes impression.
Javier, here's a big question, Javier. Brian, you're on TikTok. Please tweet or TikTok him or tweet him, whatever you do.
Share them to our
Yeah.
TikTok.
Ask him if Hobie's still doing
TikTok.
podcasting in 2028.
I will ask Javi.
No one else is around, but is there still Hobie?
Maybe we get Doug's time machine and go forward.
It only goes to the past.
Can we go forward and give a floppy to Javier for the?
Oh, I think so.
For Last Man on Earth.
Oh no, we have to give him a bad floppy.
Oh.
This is for the jerk too, asshole.
Well, he'll probably die pretty poorly, so he could probably get a Worsley.
Give me some box office news, Jeff, whatever your name is.
The box office news and report from February 4th through February 6th of 2022.
Should ask Javier what number one box office is in 2027.
We should ask Javier who
Jackass
wins, like,
19.
who wins all these sporting events, so we can make some money.
Oh, good call.
Ask him when.
Winning lottery numbers.
Yeah.
Do the Bengals win?
Well, we know they are. so-
Well, yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, it sucks you can't watch the game.
I know.
number one this week, for the first time in over a month, a new number one.
Yeah?
We have Jackass Forever. It made $23.5 million on its opening weekend on a $10 million budget.
It was expected to make 15 to 20 million.
I'm disappointed it didn't get released in time for Oscar season.
Good call.
Next year's Oscars. I'm a little disappointed. Like, the budget was only $10 million. Those guys should have been demanding more money to do this stuff.
They've had so much brain injuries, they don't even know anymore.
Somehow, number two movie this week is Moonfall. Made $10 million in its opening weekend.
It's a small budget, though, right?
$140 million budget.
Is that directed by that guy who says that superhero movies and Star Wars is ruining the industry?
Roland Douchebag?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roland Emmerich, the guy who did like 2012 and The Day After Tomorrow, because those are cinema classics.
But at least he's got Samuel Tarly in this.
Yeah, that's why that's the thing. I'm like, oh wow, John, what's his name, is getting a movie. That's great. Yeah. Then I watched the rest of the trailer and thought, oh damn it, John Bradley, you just screwed up your career.
Aliens made the moon, and now they're mad.
Can we confirm that with Javier?
Oh, maybe the moon did attack. Maybe this is a documentary.
So did he go to sleep in a lead-lined tool shed or something like Night of the Comet? Is that what happened?
Javier?
Must have, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was in the hospital.
Oh, he woke
probably.
Oh, he 28 days later did. Okay.
He probably was in the MRI machine when it happened.
See if you could get him on our podcast.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Well, I tried. What else we got?
Number three, the last 6 weeks, number one, Spider-Man: No Way Home made another $9.6 million. A domestic total of $749 million on a $200 million budget.
Stop watching Spider-Man.
Can I make a comment here?
You can make a comment.
Spider-Man, only one nomination.
Oh, for Oscars?
Yeah.
For
Dune.
what category?
Nomination for Best Picture.
10 for Dune.
Coming to America has as many nominations as Spider-Man: No Way Home.
He just said Spider-Man had one.
Coming to America, the sequel has one as well.
Oh, you said it had two. Oh, costumes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that's the only good part of the movie was the
Yes.
costumes.
Yes.
I mean, Dune, I agree for cinematography. Beautiful scenes. But 10?
I'll tell you one thing.
Best Picture? Nothing happened in the fucking movie.
The guy put a hand in a box.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I turned it off, and then
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
and then HBO Max got rid of it. Oh, I guess I'll go back to it on Monday. What the fuck?
It was on there for a month.
To be fair, I opened it up on day 30. Damn you.
Coming in at number 4, Scream made $4.7 million, a total of $69 million.
Nice.
Winner.
On a $24 million budget.
Another way you cannot have a baby. Also, it's made $120 million worldwide. They just greenlit another Scream film. I'm excited.
No,
Love
weird.
And rounding out the top 5, Sing 2 made $4.2 million, a total of $139.6 million on an $85 million budget.
Good for it. I mean, it keeps doing. And the best I can say about it was average.
Have you heard?
Wasn't Bono in it?
Yeah.
Have you heard the TikTok and stuff going with the elephant?
And Sing
character?
2?
And from Sing or Sing 2, how she is like when they sing in the first one, when they sing Happy Birthday and she kind of takes over, everybody makes fun of her because she's a person, like look at me person.
Yeah.
And it just, the comments on like TikTok and all that stuff went off, just roasting this character.
On an animated elephant.
Yep.
People on TikTok are making fun of someone who wants people to look at them.
Yep.
TikTok will make it drop.
What is that you're
Would you
saying?
just stop doing that?
What word is it that you're
Forever.
saying?
Drop.
But that's not what you said.
Drop.
What is that?
TikTok will make you drop.
You should make a
said
caption that says
droop
drop,
drip?
drop, and start dancing.
Drop,
Drop,
drop.
Jason.
I don't have any room back here, otherwise I would be dancing.
No, droop is a type of fruit.
Okay.
So I think he's maybe into like plums or
Oh, that's
something.
that fruit that's in your basket upstairs. Okay.
I like plums.
Low-hanging fruit.
What's coming up, Jeff?
Upcoming February 11th, 2022, we have Blacklight.
Travis Block is a government operative, coming to terms with his shadowy past. When he discovers a plot targeting U.S. citizens, Block finds himself in the crosshairs of the FBI director he once helped to protect.
That seems original.
Who's in that?
Liam Neeson.
Yep.
I thought this was a stoner
Someone steal
flick
his
with
daughter again?
Give me back my daughter.
I thought this was a stoner flick with a guy with cool posters.
It is funny because, like,
Here's the unicorn jumping the rainbow.
I've seen one trailer for this film, and he's talking to his granddaughter in it, who's like, she's young. I was like, oh, God, are they going to kidnap her? They're going to kidnap her, isn't it? Nope, they're going to kidnap her. Damn it!
They
Liam
kidnap her?
Neeson,
I think they do.
Aiden Quinn, Taylor John Smith,
Aiden Quinn.
Emmy Raver Lampman.
Mark Blankenfield.
No.
Oh. What else we got?
Have we seen Aiden Quinn since Benny and June?
Never thought coming on the podcast and I would hear a Benny and June reference. Go ahead, Jeff.
Also, we have Marry Me, a movie that no one should ever go see.
This looks like the biggest piece of shit movie ever.
It's on Peacock.
Music superstars Kat Valdez and Bastion are getting married before a global audience of fans. But when Kat learns seconds before her vows that Bastion has been unfaithful, she decides to marry Charlie, a stranger in the crowd instead.
He has a sign in the concert.
Owen Wilson's holding a sign that says "Marry Me."
And it wasn't even his sign, it was his sister's
Sister's.
sign. And she's like, here, hold this for a second. And Jennifer Lopez, she sees the sign, she's like, why not? Yes, I will marry you.
You. I'll marry you.
Yes.
Look at my butt.
I hate this world sometimes.
Or he said, "You're very rich. Yes, I will marry you."
Did you...
Look at your butt. Yes,
Owen,
I'll marry you.
You were in Loki. Like, what the fuck are you doing here, buddy?
Oh, that's got your boy. This has got your boy in it, John Bradley.
Oh, John Bradley's doing 2 shitty movies in a...
But-
Yep.
But is Aiden
consecutive
Quinn in
weeks.
there?
No.
No. All right.
Sarah Silverman's in it.
Yeah, she's
What the fuck is she doing lately? Why are you
Jimmy
doing this?
Fallon's in it.
She would be the one that would make fun of this shit.
Jimmy
I
Fallon's
think Jimmy
probably
Fallon's playing
himself.
himself.
Yeah,
An
interview.
asshole?
I actually saw, flipping through, J-Lo was on Jimmy Fallon, and they were doing, like, games related to marriage. Like, find the ring and the wedding cake.
Well, she should be good at it. She's been married, what, 7 times?
Twice?
3 times.
A couple guys twice now, right?
Yeah.
Well, also coming out on February 11th, we have Death on the Nile.
While on vacation on the Nile, Hercule Poirot must investigate the murder of a young heiress.
Very small cast. Not many known people in it.
This is a Agatha charcuterie novel.
Yes,
Let's
that's
see.
right.
Tom Bateman, Annette Bening, Kenneth Branagh,
Russell Brand.
Tom Berenger,
Aiden Quinn?
Michael Rouse,
Mark Blankfield,
Sophie, Orlando Steele,
Lander Bloom,
Alejandro or
Owen Wilson?
Oh, Letitia Wright's in it.
J Lo.
Army Hammer. Whoa.
Whoa! Hey!
they're trying to distance themselves from Army.
Spoilers.
Hammer.
He does it.
Gal Gadot's in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, Army Hammer did it. I just saved you 2.5 hours.
They were like, there was no way that we could successfully remove Army Hammer
They
from
just
the
do
movie.
a blank screen. They literally edited him out, and they just are talking to the air.
Rose Leslie.
Ooh.
I think Army eats somebody in it.
You know nothing, Hercule Poirot.
Okay. What the fuck are we doing? Top 5. Jeff, give me some top 5 music.
Top 5 music.
Top 5 this week is lackluster movie spin-offs. Not sequels, per se, but spin-offs. But you know what? Fucking do what you want.
Sequels.
Yeah, all minor sequels.
Yeah, I
so.
tried finding spin-offs, but I couldn't find any. They're all
Or
sequels.
prequels.
You know what? You do what you do. Brian, you go first.
I did.
Go ahead.
Number 5, Dumb and Dumber.
That's my number 5.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah. Yes, Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
It's the prequel.
Okay. I'm like
Yes.
trying to remember. Okay, so there's
Without
Dumb and
Jim
Dumber.
Carrey.
Then there was Dumb and Dumber.
yes, without the stars.
And then what was the Dumb and Dumber 2? Or I don't remember.
With Jim Carey.
Dumb and Dumbest?
Yeah,
I can't
Dumb.
I don't remember the.
Dumb, dumbest, dumberer. Yeah.
Okay, Blake, that was your number 5?
That was my number 5.
Number 5 for you, Jeff.
I'll just put up the next Karate Kid.
Hillary Swank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she
In the-
come back for Cobra Kai?
Not yet.
In the reboot Karate Kid, can we throw that in there too? The movie with.
I'm up to...
No, I ignore that even existed. That wasn't lackluster. That was god awful.
Oh, okay.
I'm up to halfway through season 4 of Cobra Kai. I'm really enjoying it now.
Well, it's great.
Good.
I like the first 2 seasons. Third season was okay. Last season, I like how they throw a kid through a window. It's fine. We can't call the cops.
Everything gets settled with karate in the valley. There are no police
I don't
officers.
understand why you can't get that through your skull.
Literally,
The only thing that
karate
matters
is law in the valley.
The all
Valley.
All Valley tournament. Under 18 All Valley tournament is how everything is solved.
Keep waiting for Brian Adams to sing a song like Spirit. It would be like, karate fight, Brian Adams sings a song. Karate fight, Brian Adams sings a song.
Weren't you commenting? He's like, hey, you just knocked this kid 3 stories down, 3
He's
floors
fine.
down. He's paralyzed, and nobody gets arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, he went to juvie?
For how long? Like 2 weeks?
Hey.
Could someone tell me the
Until he
trial?
karate fighted his way out, right?
Better question. Why didn't Johnny, after he beat up the guys in season 3 in the parking lot, like, he gets arrested, but there's no trial?
What about Johnny when he brings him when he beats up juveniles out in the mall, strip mall? Like, he doesn't end up in jail.
Maybe they just don't have a court system. They abolished the court system.
That's true. Brian says everything is solved by karate fighting.
There
in
is
the
no
valley.
there is no law and order judicial justice system
That is
in
the
the
justice
valley
system.
does not exist.
You paralyzed a kid. You gotta be in the karate
You
tournament.
gotta fight me karate style.
You can karate fight your way out. You're a free man.
You've got to go back till you're under 18, and then you have to challenge me in the All Valley. All right.
Number 5 for me. It's only number 5 because I just don't give a shit. Aliens versus Predator. Like, I like the Predator movie. Like, I even like...
You like them separate, but not together.
No, it was bad. It was bad. Jim, number 5.
This is kind of Hobie, but I am going with all the American Pie ones.
Just honorable mentions for me.
But mainly, American Pie presents The Naked Mile.
I was going to say that's the worst one. That is awful.
Wasn't there like a band camp Camp.
Yep, there's
Pie
many.
Band Camp or something
Yeah,
like that.
Eugene Levy was in almost all of them.
Now, are you just saying the American Pie Presents movies, or are you just saying everything after the original
After
American
Everything
Pie?
after American Pie.
Okay. So American Wedding even?
Yes.
Madonna's version of American Pie.
Oh, God, that was lackluster.
Bye, Miss America, bye. Okay, what's your next line? Bye, bye. No, there's got to be more words. Bye, bye. Dad,
You sound like Madonna. That might be your best impression.
I got to be
yet.
British first. Bye, bye.
I don't know how that's considered British.
You can find us on early.co.uk. Check us out.
Just sing it as Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
No. Sing the words to the song.
Michael Caine.
God, you're an idiot.
And you wonder why
okay.
you're
One more time.
You were
Okay, my
last
number
in the poll.
my number
Actually, how
four.
were you last? Why aren't you first? You're most entertaining.
My number four is everything after Bring It On. Bring it on again. Bring it on
one.
all
Good
or
one.
nothing. Bring it on In It to Win It. Bring it on Fight to the Finish. Bring it on Worldwide.
What about the new zombie one they're making? Bring it on. They are. It's going to be a zombie one.
I'm really
wait.
disappointed that they never made one that's Bring It On. It's already been brought in.
It's already been brought in.
I've brought in.
Kirsten Dunst came back for all of them, right?
No.
No. When Elijah Dushku was out, the movies all went down.
Oscar nominated Kirsten
Her
Dunst
and
this
her
year.
husband
When
for the same movie.
Panettiere came in for at least one
Lance.
or two
Yep.
of those.
She came in for
Did you
second.
see that? Lance was nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, nice.
Power of the Dog.
I got 12
Yeah.
movies. Yeah.
Number 4 for me. Oh, this one's tough. Evan Almighty. Fuck that movie. That is a
What
horrible
was that a
film.
spin-off from?
Bruce Almighty.
Jim Carrey.
And Bruce Almighty was okay, but like Evan Almighty was downright horrible.
Yes, Steve
I didn't
Carell
know
played.
that they were together.
My next 4
Steve
films.
Carell played the newscaster character in Bruce Almighty.
Okay.
And then they spun
was-
it off from him and had Morgan Freeman play God in both of them.
I
The
enjoyed it enough. It was funny enough to me.
my
It
4
wasn't.
through 1 were like the most god awful tough ones for me to sit through and watch. Number 4 for you.
Number 4 for me is the movie Bewitched,
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
the spinoff of the television show of the same
Because it's okay.
Who was in that?
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman
Will
and
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't
I
good.
blocked that from my memory.
That was not good.
And I brought it back. I'm sorry.
I did see that. Sorry. Yeah,
Blake, number
thanks.
4?
Number 4. Everything after Highlander.
There only can be one. No, you're lying.
Oh, and now there's 2. Now there's 3. Now we're gonna make a shitty TV series.
You know, we're a whole alien race. What?
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's horrible.
Number 4 for you, Brian.
Number 4 for me, Still Waiting.
Oh,
That was horrible.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
What's that from?
Waiting?
Whoa, what is that?
Waiting is a great movie.
Ryan Reynolds,
is the
Justin
main star.
Long.
Justin
Anna
Long,
Faris.
It's the,
Anna
they're,
Faris.
they're, where they work at, like, Bennigan's.
Oh,
Shenanigans.
the waiter.
Shenanigans.
Yes, okay, yeah.
The waiter,
waiting. Oh
yeah.
my God.
Luis
yeah,
Guzman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Best film about the restaurant industry? Waiting. Worst film about the restaurant industry? Still waiting.
So they only brought back, who's the guy? He was like, what?
It's the newbie, wasn't
Calvin.
Calvin. Yeah. The
Yeah.
character Calvin.
The guy who couldn't pee in public.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, Justin Long had like 2 scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So
They didn't
And
bring
Louis
back Dane
Guzman was
Cook?
back, wasn't he?
maybe.
I think
Dane
Louis-
Cook, was he in it?
Dane Cook was in it, yeah.
And waiting, not still waiting. Dane Cook wouldn't even come back for still.
He was really like waiting.
John Francis
Really
Daly
like
didn't come back. And you're the worst of them all.
Did-
what the fuck did I do?
Didn't David Koechner come back?
Yes, I think he did.
I thought he was the one.
like the boss or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, hold on. What's your number 3? And then we can.
Number 3, I Hobied. Major League 2 and Major League : Back to the Minors.
Yes.
Are they spin offs or are they sequels?
They're sequels, but it's
the
my
minor
list.
leaguer can be a spin-off,
No. I'm fine with it. I was just trying to figure out.
but still.
3 is definitely a spin
Like
off.
we said, we had a hard time with spin-offs.
Yeah.
and sequels, right?
Back to the minors. Weren't they like in the minor leagues in the
Minneapolis.
Twins organization?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean,
Again, everyone wants to leave the Indians in Cleveland.
So let's see here. From waiting, Calvin was back. Andy Milanakis came
oh,
back.
jeez, I forgot he was. Yeah.
T-Dog.
Dishwasher Bishop
Yeah.
Chi McBride.
Oh, Chi
Chi McBride.
Okay.
and Luis Guzman, and that's it.
Wow. Blake, what's your number 3?
I had a Hobie, my number 3.
Okay.
It was the Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker.
Someone else has that. A listener has that one.
Oh yeah.
Jeff, number 3.
My number 3 is every Robin Hood movie made after 1970.
You mean after the Kevin Costner one?
After 1970.
The one with Errol Flynn.
That one was before 1970. That one gets a pass.
What about the other one with Errol Flynn?
That was still before 1970.
What about the Men in Tights?
That is included on my list.
Good man.
But the television shows, a couple of them are good. Those don't count, just the movies.
Do you ever see the Showtime?
Although there has been some bad TV versions, too.
But not the Showtime series. They had the Showtime series. The
Yeah.
Robin Hood series was actually pretty.
Is that the one
cool.
with Jonas Armstrong?
Robin.
Oh.
I forget how it goes.
Robin of Sherwood, Robin the Hooded Man.
Yeah, it was. It was
The BBC.
Was it a Showtime or HBO series?
It was on
actually
BBC.
good.
It was BBC
Yeah.
produced it, and then
Yeah.
it came to PBS, I think, in the U.S. Maybe Showtime got it. No, that was really good.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was-
that series.
yeah.
Now that had the what's his name?
Carrie Yules.
No, it did not.
Mark Blankfield.
no, that did not have Mark
Blankman?
Blankfield. Crap, I forgot his name. I'm
Dave
gonna have to
Chappelle?
come up with his name.
Dave Chappelle, that's right. Number 3 for me, fuck this movie. And it kills me to say it. Lego Batman. Oh my God, I hated that one. That was torture to sit through. I cannot stand it.
You know, I think you got a great title for a movie. Fuck this movie.
It's by
Better trademark that.
by Big Cock Fuck Dick Movie. Big Cock Dick Fuck Movie Productions. Jim, number 3.
Caddyshack 2.
What's the best film about caddies?
That was my number 1. Thank you.
No problem. I tried to steal it.
Ray Winstone, that's the guy's name I was trying to think of.
Okay.
He was in Robin of Sherwood.
There's
Will Scarlet.
nothing good to say about Caddyshack 2.
No.
So,
Jackie Gleason. Mason.
no, I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Okay, number 2.
My number 2, I hobied this. It's Return of Jafar, Bambi 2, Mulan 2, Brother Bear 2, Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True, Atlantis, Milo's Return, The King's 1.5, Stitch the Movie, Tarzan 2, Kronk's New Groove, an extremely goofy movie, Leroy and Stitch, Belle's Magic World, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, The Jungle Book 2, Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time.
I think pretty much any Disney straight-to-video sequel.
Not the Little Mermaid series, though, because Jodie Benson is a national treasure.
He didn't say Little Mermaid
Nope.
in there, did he?
No, it wasn't. I still had The
Didn't get
Lion
let him
King
get to
2,
it.
Simba's Pride.
Oh, yeah,
Lion King
moving on.
1.5.
Number 2 for me, Catwoman with Halle Berry and Benjamin Pratt. Oh,
Great idea, bad execution.
oh, it's
It
horrible.
wasn't even that good of an idea.
Yeah, but it had Benjamin Pratt in it.
I mean, if the idea is Halle Berry as Catwoman, that's about as far as the thought process
Correct.
went. Okay,
Yes.
but the
Everything else, yeah,
try to even come up with a script
Yeah.
or a basic storyline or something else other than Halle Berry as Catwoman.
I mean, I like that, and that's where it ends. You're right.
What's your number
it
2?
My number 2 is Starsky and Hutch.
I didn't hate that one so
I
much.
did. It was a very terrible version of the TV show.
But Huggy Bear.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was just Ben Stiller and
I would have
Owen
liked if they
Wilson.
made a serious Starsky.
Yeah, like they tried to make it a comedy and they just made it lackluster.
Yeah.
What's number 2, Blake?
My number 2, I had to Hobie it again. This was the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith.
Good call. Number 2 for you, Brian.
Another Hobie for me. Slapshot 2, Breaking the Ice. Slapshot 3, The Junior League.
They made a third?
Yeah, and it's
Yes.
just with the Hanson brothers. Yeah.
Again, could have been a good idea.
Which one had Stephen
Halle Berry
Baldwin?
as
Two.
Catwoman.
Two. Yeah.
But if you go Hanson Brothers focus, you're like, that could be a good idea. And then after that,
Well, a Hanson Brothers storyline is a 10-minute short,
Yes.
not an hour and a half full length
They
feature.
brought their
Yeah.
fucking cars. Number 2 for you, Brian.
Putting on
That
foil.
was number 2 for me.
Yeah. Oh, number 1.
Number 1 for me, Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. Fucking awful.
I think I blocked that out of my memory too.
Like, they waited so long to do it,
Yeah,
and then that's what they did,
right.
and it was so bad.
But Daryl was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just like the script was bad. They like Clifton Collins' character was so kitschy and just so dumb. It was just so bad.
Are we out of Cakesters?
We are. Damn. Everybody got one.
Good, Blake.
My number 1 was Caddyshack 2, and nothing more shall be said.
Number 1 for you.
Number 1 for me is every odd-numbered Star Trek film,
Good call. Good call.
or at least
3.
1, 3, and 5.
Not the whales, though.
No, that's 4.
Yeah. Not the whales.
The motion picture, The Search for Spock, and the
Undiscovered Country.
no, that was 6.
That was good.
Wasn't bad. 5.
Forward
the
Bid-
Final Frontier. Is that what
Yeah.
they just called it? Yeah.
Number 1 for me. Oh, I fell asleep during this film, and I still felt like an 87-minute film was like 6 hours. Planes, the most awful film ever. Nothing else. Number 1, Jim.
And you only
Well,
tried
what-
to watch it because of kids.
Yep.
What is this spun off of?
Cars.
No, it isn't.
From the world above Cars.
I mean, it's not even the same studio.
That was awful. Planes 2 was better.
It was a ripoff, maybe, of Cars. It wasn't a spin-off.
Can we not talk about it? I still have PTSD.
I mean, that's like saying all the crap that comes out of China, like Superman things.
We posted that on our Facebook page this week. Some good, Jim. What's number 1?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
But and they killed Johnny Cage.
The original movie had a good soundtrack.
Oh, the original movie I didn't dislike. The remake, the one they just remade, I didn't dislike. God, I knew what was going into it. And the special effects are so bad. The story is so bad. The acting is so bad.
It was made 2 years after the original, and the original still had better special effects.
Yes.
That's how bad it was. I had honorable mentions real quick here. I had American Pie spin-offs and Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li. Just because I only had it on honorable mention because the original Street Fighter was not good either.
Well,
Did we watch that?
Yes. It was bad.
I remember you were wanting something good from it.
Yeah. I did
Mainly
not
because
get
the
it.
original Street Fighter was bad. You were hoping
Yes.
like they would do something right.
It was not good.
What about Step Up to the Streets?
Oh, no, that was good.
Oh, okay.
Scripts in the time. Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li had Chris Klein. That's why it was awful.
Oh, I was thinking about putting Rollerball.
Oh, the remake of
Boing.
Rollerball. Oh,
That was honorable mention, and so was the original of this movie. I fell asleep in the theater. Was bad, and then they made a new one,
What's that?
Son of Mask.
That was my one honorable mention.
Okay.
Son of Mask.
Was it Jamie Kennedy?
Jamie
Yes.
Kennedy, yep.
Oh, Jim, what about Spy Kids 3D?
Oh.
That movie was one of the best I ever saw.
Did you sleep?
One of the best you ever slept through.
It was fantastic. I drank a lot before I went to the theater, and it started, and they said, put 3D glasses on. And I fell asleep. And then I woke up to take 3D glasses off.
Your review was on the poster. It was. Jeff, what's your number? Honorable mentions?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. Doctor number 1 had Charcuterie 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I thought Charcuterie 2 Electric Boogaloo was the best of the charcuterie movies.
Ha, I got it. Charcuterie Kingdom. The Charcuterie Strikes Back. Mission Impossible fuck this. Debbie Does Charcuterie.
Now, Debbie Does Charcuterie was a great movie.
Brian had Star Wars sequel trilogy. Justice League, Eternals, Hobbs and Shaw, and Elektra. How dare you? Big Dev.
I'm trying to know how dare you what to the
Elektra. I liked
didn't
Elektra.
think you liked Elektra.
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
Eternals. I enjoyed that.
Oh, I thought the Eternals was good.
Big Dev, man after my own heart. Number 5, Planes. Number 4, X-Men Origins, Wolverine. Son of Mask, The Next Karate Kid, and The Scorpion King.
Oh, the Scorpion King.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
And then it kind of went into Nisi hijacked the Twitter thing, and it went into her talking about Boba Fett and other people talking about Boba Fett. So let me get to the next one. Stork. So like Hobbs and Shaw because it's spun off of Fast and Furious, which is also shitty. There's a lot of those.
Furious?
Fast and Furious. Genie of Hobie.
All right.
All Home Alone sequels. That's a good one. Catwomen. She had Catwomen?
Catwomen?
Oh.
That sounds like a great movie.
It's a porn. Number 3, Caddyshack 2. Number 2, The Neverending Story 2. And for Jason, Paul Blart Mall Cop. What's that a spinoff of?
Maybe she meant Paul.
Oh, the
Mall
second
Cop
one.
2.
Steve, at Everything I Learned from Movies,
Everything I learned from movies.
said this list is so accurate, I'm just going to go with it.
Do we have a promo code for them?
We do. If you go to Untidy Venus on Etsy, or just tweet at them directly, you can use HobiePod and save up to 15%. So there you go. Brian, do you have a joke before we wrap up here?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
No. Bad idea of the week. Number 812, letting Jim back in the studio.
Oh, I was just going to say Jim's jokes.
Bad idea number 82, diabetes.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes, Brian.
What does Jeff Bezos do before bed?
Flosses his eyeballs.
He puts his pajamas on.
Oh, God. Oh, that was terrible. No.
So, everybody, thanks for listening this week.
That was terrible.
And
you know what? We didn't even talk
don't
about
get
Jack
it.
Reacher.
We did not talk about Jack Reacher,
Well,
and I
next
am
week.
upset about no.
Jack Reach around next week.
No. I watched all 8 episodes
So did
this
I.
weekend, and 3 days after they released it,
They canceled it.
they
They
announced
renewed
the
it for a
second
second
season.
season.
Oh, okay.
3 days. That never happens.
3 days because Brian and I watched all 8 episodes in those 3 days.
Okay, tell us for the show.
And not even one episode through, it's already better than both movies.
Well, that's true.
I never did see the second movie, and I didn't hate the movie.
I
I didn't even know there was a second movie.
I didn't.
Yeah, I can't remember what the title
I didn't
was.
hate the
Jack
first
Reacher
one.
2.
No, it didn't
No.
say. It had a subtitle.
Oh, that's an honorable
But-
mention now for the top 5 list tonight.
Tom Cruise is no way, shape, or form
Jack Reacher.
Oh,
Jack
no,
Reacher.
I'll agree with that.
It was very unbelievable as that character.
Well, I never read the book, so I had nothing to compare it to or think of that. He's just
So
a
this
guy.
series, the series that just came out, is very, very close to the Kill Shot novel. It's very the story doesn't vary much.
Yeah, they're gonna every series is gonna be a book. It's so like they're giving the books their long well due.
It'll
And,
be
you know,
like
this is what I
25
like.
seasons then.
And I like not like you're giving it like what 8 hours worth of storyline as opposed to an hour and a half to 2 hours in a movie.
Right.
So you can actually develop the plot.
Absolutely.
And they need to do a lot more of that when making, like honestly, cinema for that is probably dying because the television does it better.
Yep.
Yeah,
A short series is much better than.
yeah. In the I listened to a long form interview with the guy that plays Jack Reacher. What's
Alan
his name?
Ritchson?
Yeah, Alan Ritchson.
Alan Richardson.
Richardson.
And he's like a big fan. He's like, we're going to do this right. We're going to, every season's going to be one book, and they're going to, do it all the way through. And they're like, this. It's almost like fans making it for fans, basically.
Yeah.
And he's all in on it.
So
Titles for the show?
And you may know Alan Richardson is playing Hank / Hawk in Titans.
Oh.
And he also, if you watched, what was that Superman show?
Smallville.
He played Aquaman in the 4 episodes Aquaman was in.
No, even better, he was in
Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State.
I never watched Blue Mountain State. So
On
that
Spike.
didn't help.
Yep.
Titles for the show.
The spin-off Blue Mountain Oyster didn't do so well.
No, Blue Oyster Cult.
The movie was funny though.
In Jeff's Shadow.
It's a BCDF production.
Hey, that's enough out of you. Franken Cookie.
Franken-cookie.
Ticket to High Road. I Call Myself the Puffin. History of Diabetes. Clams have non-opposable thumbs. It's good for practice. And I think that's all I have.
I have Standing Alone on a Bench. My dick in ya. TikTok will make you. And Jack Reach Around next week.
I just had my dick in ya. Valentine's Day Massacre, The Big Dill.
We should do Valentine's Day Massacre, just get the history people in. Like, oh my God, they're doing a Valentine's Day Massacre history.
Just get the Valentine's downloads.
It's good for practice.
I like that. That's what I had.
And non-opposable clam thumbs.
Clum thumbs is better.
Clum thumbs.
Brian?
I also had Standing Alone on a Bench. It's good for practice. Oh, that's his face, not his dick. And I don't want that at all. That was when Blake was touching Jeff's beard.
So it's good for practice? That was a pretty popular one.
It's good for practice.
Okay.
For practice.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets. There's a history, not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.